There are, as of this date, 53 parties partaking in the next Australian election. As a lot of these parties won't be talked about, I thought I'd go over their advertisements and websites to see what they're about and to give my thoughts. I probably won't be able to go over every party, but I'll try. Keep in mind things change, so everything said might not be up to date. The first party I'll be looking at is the Flux Party.
Politics sucks. We're all fed up, and it's clear that in the 21st century, the system of democracy that once served us has lost its way. What we need isn't a new government. We need a new system, one which will deliver Australians the democracy we deserve. Say hello to Flux.
So, as we can see, the point of the Flux Party is to change democracy to help remove the problems of empty promises and the lack of caring from politicians.
A revolutionary new democratic movement to give you direct access to the decision-making process. Through an app on your phone, you can vote directly on legislation before Parliament. It's as simple as yes or no, or choose a representative who votes on your behalf and can be changed at any time.
So I have three problems with what was just said. The first one being a digital voting system. It may be convenient and allows people to vote more things as it takes less time, but the problem of hacking makes it more of an enemy of democracy and not its friend. People could hack the system used for voting, make it not represent what is wanted. However, even if a true vote does go through, people say hacking was done to either stall the outcome or to get their way. The second problem is the yes or no voting system. Politics isn't yes or no when it comes to policy making. Take abortion. You can say it should always be allowed, you could say it should never be allowed, but you could also say it should be allowed at certain times, in certain conditions, and with certain exceptions. It isn't yes or no. This means despite what the Flux Party is trying to say, we'll still have politicians saying lies. They may be accountable to the yes or no, but not the conditions or the values, the times, or anything else like that for the yes or no. The third problem is the giving votes. What's to stop somebody buying votes from desperate people, or to stop companies buying them or forcing their workers to give their votes to the company? What's to stop criminals or terrorists from threatening votes out of people? There'll be no way to know if a vote is what people want, or what the rich people, or the criminals, other people like them want. Unlike the current system, I could see if I have the votes of the people I blackmailed on my phone. They want to make it a public vote. More about this later.
Flux keeps decision makers accountable. But that's not what makes Flux truly remarkable. You might have heard about issue-based politics, where the decision makers change with each issue. Specialists decide policy, not career politicians. Flux lets voters trade their votes on different issues, encouraging Aussies to have their say where it's most valuable. By letting our communities self-organise, we'll naturally end up with specialists making decisions, and you'll get to have more of a say in the issues that matter to you.
Would this happen? There are a lot of religious groups who disagree with scientists, and the scientists would be lists. So why would they give their vote to them instead of religious leaders, or keep it to themselves? This isn't just religious people and scientists, this also happens with every specialist group. I can tell you I don't want to give my vote to anyone, even if they are a specialist, as I don't know that specialist, and the specialists can disagree a lot.
The Flux system is innovative, powerful, simple, and totally unique.
Other than powerful, all those things are true, and are also the source of the problems I have mentioned. So the rest of the video is just trying to get you to do things to help them and support them, so I'm going to skip it. And now that the intro is done, let's look at the website. So they say they want to remove the gridlock, but the problem of hacking would probably make it worse. They also say they are the most transparent party, but when you don't really have any policies or anything to lie about, it doesn't really matter. And another part of their website, they say they want to remove corruption, but the blackmailing and bribing of votes would probably increase it. I have mentioned the public vote before. If you don't know what that is, anyone can see who voted and what they voted for. This means that a blackmailing and bribing problem will arise. This will also make it so people can't privately hold their opinions. If you vote for a party, anyone can see it and attack you physically or verbally because of it. People will not hire others based on what they voted for, and if people hold an opinion that their friends don't like, it will ruin friendships or families as well. People should be able to vote privately, and this will remove that, something that all democracies have to some level. So even though there are some good ideas and the intention is the right place, I don't think this system would work. I think it would create more problems than it fixes, especially the hacking. It would just make things a lot worse. But that's just my opinion on this. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day.